A lot of people think drawing is all about talent and pretty pictures. But sketching, that's a whole different thing. It's not about creating masterpieces, it's about quickly capturing what matters to you. Like, say you're at a cafe and spot a cool interior or some quirky object. Instead of just snapping a photo, you grab a pen and sketch the main lines and shapes. That way, you're not just left with a picture, you get why that place stuck with you. It's like taking quick notes, but with your eyes and hands. You're training your attention and memory, 'cause to sketch something, you've got to really look at it, break it down, and pick out what's important. The more you do it, the better you get at noticing the world around you. Shapes, shadows, compositions. And that's useful every day. On a walk, at the store, even at home. You don't need to draw for an hour every day. Just 5 to 10 minutes can make a difference. Plus, when you show your sketches to friends or family, they don't just see a picture, they see your perspective, your story. It's personal, it's alive. In the end, sketching becomes a way to hold on to your memories and emotions in a totally different way. Not with digital files, but with your own hand. In the office during a meeting or brainstorming session, there's usually a ton of words, tables, and slides. A lot of info gets lost or forgotten. But if you start making quick sketches, key ideas, diagrams, processes, it helps you focus and really get what's going on. For example, in a meeting, you can sketch out a project structure, show connections, or jot down a simple plan. It doesn't have to be pretty, just clear lines and symbols. Your colleagues will grasp your point faster, and the discussion will move along quicker. Plus, sketching is a great way to stay engaged. While you're drawing, your brain's working harder, soaking up information better. It keeps you from zoning out and cuts down on stress. No more endlessly flipping through notebooks or scrolling on your phone. Another bonus, you can quickly capture an idea so you don't forget it later. If your work involves creativity or visual elements, this is a real lifesaver. You can even make visual notes for tasks that are easy to review later. When you're in a new city or country, everything hits you. The streets, the buildings, the vibe. But photos don't always capture what you felt or noticed. That's where sketching comes in. It lets you pause, really look, and hold on to what matters to you. Take Rome, for example. I'm not just drawing facades. I notice how the light hits the walls, how the tiles are laid out on the sidewalks, how the streets change in width. It's not just a picture, it's an impression that sticks with you and helps you understand the city better. Plus, when you sketch, you have to slow down and see details you'd normally miss. It changes how you travel. You're not just a tourist with a camera, you're an explorer connecting with the city. If you want, you can make quick sketches in a notebook without spending much time. Even simple lines and shapes help you remember and relive the trip in a way photos never could. For students, especially in creative or technical fields, sketching is a great way to grasp material faster. Instead of just jotting down text, you can visualize ideas and processes. Take an architecture student, for example. They can sketch building plans, mark proportions, or highlight ratios. It helps them understand the project better and spot mistakes early on. If you're studying engineering or design, drawing diagrams and details sharpens your thinking and analysis. It doesn't just boost understanding, it trains you to communicate ideas quickly. Plus, sketches can shine during exams or presentations. Clear, lively drawings often hit harder than plain words. If you're an artist, designer, photographer, or just love creating, sketching is a key part of the process. It lets you quickly capture ideas, find new solutions, and play with form and composition. Instead of jumping straight into a big project, you can make a few quick sketches, try different options, and figure out what works and what doesn't. It speeds up your creative flow, keeps you from getting stuck, and keeps things moving. Often the most exciting ideas are born in those sketches, turning into full-blown projects later. Plus, sketching sharpens your hand and eye. It boosts coordination and your sense of style. For architects and designers, sketching isn't just a skill, it's a working tool that helps you see and test an idea right from the start. For example, when I'm working on a project, I often make quick sketches to check a building's proportions, figure out how light will hit the facade, or see how it fits into its surroundings. Instead of long talks with clients or the team, one quick sketch can say more than pages of text. That's how real discussions happen. A sketch on paper, a tweak to a line, and you instantly see what works and what doesn't. It saves time and helps avoid mistakes. Plus, sketching trains you to think visually, in spaces, volumes, and details. That's crucial not just for architects but also for interior designers and landscape architects who need to anticipate how objects interact with their environment and people. If you're a teacher, you know how tough it can be to keep your audience engaged. Quick drawings and diagrams sketched right during a lecture, they work like magic. Students see clear visuals that make complex topics easier to grasp. I've often seen how teachers, by drawing on the board, pull students into the process. They start asking questions, joining the discussion. Sketching is a great way to organize thoughts and visually show cause and effect. Like in the history of architecture or engineering, it makes the lesson lively, not just a monotonous slide read-through. Even if you're not an artist, simple lines and diagrams create a sense of real connection and stick with your audience. Even if you're not in a creative profession, sketching is a fantastic workout for your mind and imagination. Regular sketches boost creative thinking and help you see the world from a fresh perspective. You start noticing details you used to miss, the play of light and shadow, unique shapes, textures. This opens up new possibilities in everyday life, from tackling daily tasks to sparking ideas for work or hobbies. Many successful people use sketches to quickly capture thoughts and find out-of-the-box solutions. It's like a brain workout that keeps you flexible and creative. The most important thing, don't be afraid or chase perfection. Sketching is about practice, learning to see and express your thoughts quickly and clearly. Start simple. Grab a notebook and pencil, set aside 5 to 10 minutes a day. Draw what's around you, a cup, a window, a bit of the street, something interesting. Don't aim for beauty, focus on the idea and understanding. Over time, your sketches will get more expressive and you'll notice details you missed before. It'll change how you see the world and make drawing a joy, not a chore.